Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching again. This is going to be a reading for December 2015, not 16, for Sagittarius. I have laid out 5 cards that I have pre-shuffled and another additional card from the Angels deck as the final message. Before I go on with the reading, again, I wanted to say thank you so much for all of you for watching, for subscribing, for your comments, for your likes, for your shares. Without you watching and without knowing that it makes sense to you, that you're enjoying the readings, doing this would make no sense. So thank you so much. Keep watching. Always give me comments and ask questions. I really appreciate that. Okay, again, sorry for being late. I don't know if YouTube doesn't like me or what it is. I'm sure they do. I'm having terrible time uploading videos, so bear with me. It's taking me days and I have no idea why, because they're not very long. So in any case, let's start with a reading. So Sagittarius, 2015, December. What we have going on right now is the first card is a major arcana, and it's called the Light. In a traditional tarot deck, this is the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. You don't get much better than this. And what I'm being told is that December is a time for you to shine, and it is time for you to shine in many respects, not just one. I want to say career-wise, because money is coming in or you're being rewarded financially. I want to say relationships are turning out to be what you want them to be. I'm being shown situations in relationships working out to your satisfaction, and that brings you a lot of peace, a lot of pleasure. I also feel that situations are coming around where relationships were not doing so great, but something happened, a culmination of events where you are feeling everything is right on track. Things are moving forward and you're feeling very content, and I'm getting a vision of you sighing, I want to say a sigh of relief. So that's what's happening right now. Phenomenal card to get, and it's gonna make probably the best card you can get right at the start of your reading. Where you're coming from is this is a chakra card. It's called heart chakra. For those of you who don't know where the chakras are, it is the center right here around your heart. And what this is saying to me is that majority, if not all, of what you're feeling right now, the gratitude, the satisfaction, the culmination of things that are turning out okay, a lot of it is stemming from you being connected emotionally to something or someone. And I feel that your freedom, so to speak, your ability to feel gratitude right now is very much connected to this emotional component that has been with you for quite some time. I'm going to see if I can make this or ask for better clarification, because the way I'm explaining it, it doesn't really make much sense to me. So let me see if my guide can give me something that's a little bit more specific here. Okay, so what he's saying to me is that a lot of what you're experiencing right now is stemming from you having had some emotional turmoil with regards to either a relationship, in a romantic sense, or in a career aspect. There was some, I hear the word, there was some drama going on, but that is now behind you. That's where you're coming from. It is no longer with you. You are in a really good place. So that's what you're leaving. Okay. And I want to say this has been going on 2 to 3 months, or it happened 2 to 3 months ago, or it was happening over a period of 2 to 3 months. Okay, so that's in the past. In your immediate future, what we have is, the card is called Balance. So as you can see, this is an archangel, and he's suspended in air, and his arms are outstretched, and very much a significant visual of complete and utter peace. So what he's saying to me, what my God is saying to me, is that as a result of where you're coming from and what you're experiencing right now, the peace and the satisfaction of things coming to fruition in a way that you like, that is going to bring you tremendous peace and balance going forward. And I feel this is, if it's not happening yet, it's going to be happening very shortly. I'm being shown a train. That to me is a sign that things are back on track. There is no wavering around. Things are going forward. And I want to say, green lights all the way through. Things are moving forward. There's no more derails, and they're moving fast. So this is where you're going to in a very, very near future. Another phenomenal card, okay? Your distant past is a card of material harvest. So this is very much an earth card. This could pertain to your finances, your health, your relationship, but it was shown to me in reverse. Okay, so what this is showing me is that somewhere in your past, and I'm getting the number 5 or 6, this could be 5 or 6 months, 5 or 6 years, it could be 5 or 6 weeks, but I'm going to go with the first two, 5 or 6 months or 5 or 6 years. And what this is saying to me is that you are coming out of a place where, and I want to talk about relationships, romantic relationships. You're coming out of a place where things were not really going all that well. Relationships were unstable, they were falling apart. I'm hearing turmoil in relationships, and this is predominantly romantic relationships, but that's where you're coming from. That's no longer in your present, but because of the turmoil in your relationships, you were very much affected by it emotionally, and this is where the heart chakra is, and again, that's in your past. So you no longer have to deal with this. You are coming out of that cycle and you are in a really good place. What's coming to you in a distant future is the card called Shadow. Okay, and I believe in the traditional deck is called the Moon. However, the card was shown to me in reverse. So I'm going to ask what he wants me to say about this. What he's saying to me is that over the last little while, you have done a lot of, you have taken a lot of inventory within yourself. And I'm being shown an image of you looking through a book, so to speak, a book of your life. And you are looking at it with magnifying glasses. And you are looking for things that no longer work. And as a result of you looking at it, you're scratching off things that are no longer important to you, that are no longer working for you, or that you feel are no longer productive for you. And as a result of you taking that inventory, you have allowed yourself to look at certain things about you that you decided they need to go. In other words, they need to be transformed into something much more positive. But because this is shown to me in reverse, it's saying to me that you will still have some work to do going forward, and this very much coincides to me with a relationship, romantic relationship, because I do see a heavy weight on the emotional component of a relationship. Not so much work, it can, but I really want to talk about romantic or close relationships. So as a result of you looking at your shadow self, so to speak, you will still have some things to work on going forward, but I feel they're not going to be nearly as difficult. I feel that good chunk of the work that you have done over the last little while is going to serve you not only positively, but is going to also help you to deal with the rest of the parts of you that you feel no longer work. But they're not going to be nearly as dramatic, traumatic, or as difficult as they were in the past, okay? Out of 5 cards, you have 3 major arcana cards, and those are in the present situation and in the future. What that tells me is that there is tremendous amount of work and transition going, or transformation going in within you. And this transition, this transformation is imperative for you to go through in order to gain satisfaction from your relationship in the future. Okay, they're showing me an individual, this could be male or female, walking away from something that didn't work. And again, I really want to stress this is more connecting to me on a romantic level than a relationship at work. But I'm being shown somebody who's walking away from a situation that was burdensome and it was unsatisfactory, but you are going into a positive place, and as a result you are going to work on yourself so that you can attract healthier relationship. I hope that makes sense. Now, for the final card from the angels, basically what do angels want you to know? What we have is Page of Water, and I'm going just to show this to you. So water to me signifies emotions, okay? The reading very much is a lot about emotions. And what this says is a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. So what this is telling me, even though it says a new relationship begins, a relationship begins a new phase, it could be that you are in a relationship right now, and as a result of your own transformation, it will change. But I also want to say the relationship with you with you is going to change. You're going to look at yourself differently. You're going to treat yourself differently. And as a result, the relationships that you will attract going forward will be different, much more positive and healthier all around. I'm also being shown this sign, which to me is financial matters. And they're saying to me that finances going forward are also going to improve as a result of you having a better, brighter, and a healthier outlook on life. I do very much feel, whoever I'm talking to, that you're coming out of a situation that feels oppressed, because I'm seeing an image of a person doing this, and that to me is a sign of wanting to hide, not feeling comfortable, feeling stressed, and maybe even fearful or timid because of someone in their life. Okay, so this is a wonderful reading. It is amazing message to have at the end of a year, so that you are coming anew with the beginning of new year. I wish you all the best. I hope this makes sense. As always, please give me comments. Let me know if any of this made sense. Questions will be welcomed. I always try to get to questions, but I have been so incredibly busy, thanks to you in part, that it's going to take me some time to get through those questions. Nonetheless, they will happen at some point. I look forward to giving you a reading in January or at the end of December. And I have a feeling that moving forward, I will change my readings differently. There will still be monthly readings, but I have a feeling I'm going to do a different spread. That's just kind of what I'm intuitively feeling. So I hope this made sense to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have amazing holidays. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I look forward to seeing you in January. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.